Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like. So what are you going to do? Okay, we'll just add 2 computer players. Player 1, what's your name? From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
It's time for Jeopardy! Good luck in this first round. Let's get to the categories.
Plays and playwrights, world history, women's novelists, islands, gems and jewelry, crossword clues, V in quotation marks.
Let's begin, player 1.
Spoils getter, 6 letters.
Player 1. Yes, indeed. All right, pick again.
A shot in the arm, 11 letters.
Player 1. That's right. All right, pick again.
Batman, 7 letters.
Player 1. That's right. All right, pick again.
Wordy, 7 letters.
Player 1. Yes, indeed. All right, pick again.
A safe place, 5 letters.
Player 1. Yes, indeed. All right, pick again.
One of the largest canary yellow diamonds is owned by and named for this Fifth Avenue jewelry firm.
Player 1. Yes. All right, pick again.
The jewelry René Lalique designed in this new art style often featured dreamy feminine figures and opals.
Player 1. Yes. All right, pick again.
Uruguay is an important source of this transparent purple variety of quartz.
Player 1. That's it. You're building up a big lead. All right, pick again.
This highly prized form of corundum gets its red color from minute amounts of chromium.
Player one. Yes.
All right, pick again. Answer, Daily Double. Player one, please make your wager.
The National Museum of Natural History has a 22,892.5 carat one of these golden gems.
Player one. Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
In 1972, this island, once famous for its prison, became part of Golden Gate National Recreation Area.
Player one. You are correct.
All right, pick again.
In 1866, a leper colony was founded on this Hawaiian island's Kalaupapa Peninsula.
Player two. That's it.
What'll it be, player two?
A defrocked minister turned tour guide is the leading character in his play, The Night of the Iguana.
Player one.
No, I'm sorry.
Player two.
To be sure. All right, pick again.
He was a writer for the Gary Moore Show when he began his first play, Come Blow Your Horn.
Player one. Correct.
What'll it be, player one?
Plutus is the latest extant play by this master of ancient Greek comedy who gave us The Birds.
Player one. That is incorrect. Player three. Yes.
It's your turn, player three.
This author of The Fountainhead graduated from the University of Petrograd in 1924.
Player one. Why, yes.
Player one, you choose.
Elizabeth Spencer set her novel The Light in the Piazza in this country where she had lived in the 1950s.
Player one.
To be sure. All right, pick again.
This Gigi novelist wrote Sherry in 1920 and The Last of Sherry in 1926.
Player three. That's right.
Player three, it's your turn.
In the 1783 Treaty of Paris, this country recognized the Mississippi as the western border of the U.S.
Player one.
Good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately. There's a lot of game left, so hang in there.
Anybody? Player two.
Right you are. You're not far back now.
It's your turn, player two.
The Alexandrian library contained more than 400,000 scrolls, most made of this writing material.
Player 3. Yes, indeed.
Player 3, what'll it be?
In 1912, this city became provisional capital of the new Republic of China.
Player 3.
That's it exactly. All right, pick again.
In 1653, he dissolved England's rump parliament.
Player 2.
That's it exactly.
Player 2, your turn.
In 1856, some descendants of the Bounty mutineers left this island and settled on Norfolk.
Player 1. You are correct.
Player 1, you choose.
Over 40 miles long, Olkhon is the largest island in this Siberian lake.
Player 1.
Exactly. All right, pick again.
Tórshavn is the capital and one of the principal ports of these Danish islands.
Player 2.
Correct.
Player 2, it's your turn.
He became Byzantine emperor in 527 and issued his first code of civil laws 2 years later.
Player 2. That's correct.
All right, pick again.
The women in his play Three Tall Women are known by the letters A, B, and C, not by names.
Player 1.
Yes. That takes you into second place. What'll it be, Player 1?
Master Harold and the Boys was the first of this South African's plays to premiere in the U.S.
Player 3.
That's correct.
Player 3.
Dorlcote Mill, in her book The Mill on the Floss, resembles Aubrey Estate, where she played as a child.
Player 2. That's right.
And to finish the board,
Ann Tyler is often compared to this female novelist from Mississippi, her favorite writer.
Player 3.
Yes, indeed.
All right, that's the end of the Jeopardy round.
Let's look at the total scores so far.
All right, it's time for Double Jeopardy. And now the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
the 20th century, television history, books and authors, world cities, food, the Old Testament.
Player 1, let's get started.
Soon after arriving in Key West in 1928, he completed A Farewell to Arms.
Player 1.
To be sure. All right, pick again.
Lucy Westenra becomes a vampire in this 1897 Bram Stoker novel.
Player 1.
be sure. All right, pick again.
The Moon Lady was the first children's book by this author of the Joy Luck Club.
Player one.
Right you are. All right, pick again. Answer, early double. Player one, please make your wager.
This Philip Roth book begins, "The first time I saw Brenda, she asked me to hold her glasses."
Player one.
Regrettably, no. Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Heaven and Hell was the last novel in this North and South trilogy.
Player two.
You are correct.
It's your turn, player two.
Rockhampton, located on the southeastern coast of Queensland, is the beef capital of this country.
Player one. That's it.
Player one, it's your turn.
This large South African city may be named for Field Cornet Johannes Meyer.
Player one.
That's correct. All right, pick again.
In 1946, the name of Podgorica was changed to this for Yugoslavia's leader.
Player one. No, I'm sorry. Player two.
That's correct.
All right, contestant two.
Lavender is often included in herbe de Provence, an herb mixture from the south of this country.
Player one. Yes.
Your choice, player one.
A wax bean is a variety of green bean that's this color.
Player one.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Anyone? Player two.
To be sure.
All right, contestant two.
He made headlines when he landed at Le Bourget Field on May 21, 1927.
Player one.
That's right. What'll it be, player one?
An investigation by Leon Jaworski led to the indictment of this former U.S. Attorney General.
Player two.
To be sure.
All right, contestant two.
In 1983, this PBS Kids show aired a special episode dealing with the death of Will Lee, who played Mr. Hooper.
Player one.
That's it exactly. Your choice, player one.
Ted Mack hosted this show for a year on Dumont before it moved to NBC.
Player two. You are correct.
Your choice, player two.
In Numbers chapter 10, Moses addressed this container as Lord.
Player one.
That's it exactly.
It's your turn, player one.
The musical instrument called a shofar was made from this part of a ram.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
All right, pick again.
This beloved psalm contains the line, "Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies."
Player one.
Yes. All right, pick again.
This wife of Isaac was the daughter of Abraham's nephew, Bethuel.
Player one. Why, yes.
All right, pick again.
This prophet ruled Israel at the end of the period of Judges and anointed the first two kings.
Player one. That's right.
All right, pick again.
This ham is made from pigs fed the whey left over from making Parmigiano cheese.
Player one. Yes.
All right, pick again.
This starchy variety of banana is also called the cooking banana.
Player one.
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
Genoise, true, and hot water are varieties of this absorbent cake.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
All right, pick again.
This miniseries that aired January 23rd to 30, 1977, averaged 66% of those watching television.
Player two. Yes, indeed.
Player two. The answer is a video daily double. Player two, your wager, please.
He left The Tonight Show in 1957 to concentrate on his Sunday show opposite Ed Sullivan.
Take a look at your monitor.
Player two.
Good guess, but that's wrong. Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Israel occupied this 146 square mile area in the 1956 Suez Crisis and again during the 1967 Six-Day War.
Player one. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Anyone? Player three. You are correct.
Player three.
In 1971, Dhaka was made capital of this new country.
Player one. Exactly.
Player one, it's your turn.
The government leasing these oil reserves to Mammoth Oil in 1922 caused a scandal the next year.
Player one. That's right.
All right, pick again.
ABC and this fourth network carried the entire 1954 Army McCarthy hearings.
Player one.
No.
Player 3. That's right.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
Most of Sri Lanka's shipping comes through this port.
Player 3. That's it.
And to finish the board,
This Belgian capital constitutes one of the country's 3 administrative regions.
Player 1.
Correct.
That's the end of Double Jeopardy.
Let's take a look at the scores.
Take a look at the category for Final Jeopardy.
the Olympics.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager. All right, here's the answer. Good luck.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Player 2, let's take a look at your question. That's right. And your wager was? Your question, Player 3. Sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you. Oh, I guess it's just not your day. Player 1, your question? That's right. And your wager was? That puts you in the lead.
Congratulations, Player 1. You're the Jeopardy champion.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.